This is a bicycle multi-tool. Now this makes sense to have if you are an avid bicycler, but what if you're just an everyday dad? Is this something that you should add to your tool arsenal to maybe save you some money or time so that you can get back to the important things like having some fun with your kids? But real quick, what's up? I'm Jeff and welcome to my workshop. This is Fun Size Adventures, where I try to help everyday dads like you build some backyard fun for their families on a budget. And today we're going to try to do that by talking about bicycle multi-tools. This one in particular is called the M19, and it's by a brand called Crankbrothers, which is well known in the mountain biking community. This is a quality tool, and on Amazon it'll run you 20 to 25 bucks. It even came with this little flask container you can slide it inside of, put it right in your pocket, and go down the trail. Like I said, if you're an avid biker yourself, it just makes sense to have one of these because it's designed to be able to take care of basically any trailside issues you might have on your ride. When it's in here, it'll slide into your pocket very easily. It doesn't take up a lot of space. It is a little bit heavy, so you want to make sure you put your belt on your pants that day. Let's head over here and I'll show you all the tools you would need to replace this one little one. All right, so this has, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's got 7 different sizes of Allen key. If you look at any decent bike, that's what the majority of things are held together with, is Allen keys. We've got a couple different Torx bits here, as well as a Phillips head and a flathead screwdriver. So we've got our Phillips head, our flathead, a couple different size torque wrenches, a bunch of Allen keys. Then you add in on this side, you've got this doohickey, which you can see this here spins around like that. We've got a little chain brake tool here. So if your chain breaks, snaps a link, for the ride home, you can take that link out and just connect the next 2 sections together, and this will help you pop those pins out and in. And I've done it before. It's fairly easy. It's a little bit intimidating, but it's not too hard. And then you could also take this all the way off. It's got a couple different wrench sizes there. So we've got those, 1, 2 there. And then on this side, here, and here, and then here and here, we also have spoke wrenches, which is what you use to get your wheels true. If somebody has a crash and their wheel gets super wobbly, that's how you fix that, is by tightening those spoke nipples. And yes, I just said nipples. And this here is a nipple. This is a nipple wrench. Welcome to Fun Size Adventures. Today we're going to talk about nipple wrenches. That was not on the agenda. Completely losing it. So this is a basic spoke wrench. This has 5 sizes, this only has 4, so it has 1 less size, but it's part of your multi-tool, and it takes this thing here. That actually might weigh more than this entire tool. I mean, with this off of it, obviously. You have this, slide it in there, pop that on. This goes in your pocket, wouldn't even know it's there, smaller than your cell phone. If you don't have that, you gotta take all this stuff in your pockets, and that's not gonna be comfortable. You're gonna sound a little bit like a dumpster going down the road, like that, and it's not gonna be ideal. You're gonna lose your tools all over the roadside when you just have everything in one spot like that. And a little bonus tip, these don't just work for bikes, these could work for anything. I know if you have an IKEA near you, you've ever bought furniture from there, everything there is held together basically with Allen keys or Phillips heads. So you could use this tool to build an entire living room set. Definitely worth your money. What's the Swedish word for bike multi-tool?
Bike multi-tool in Swedish is cykelmultiverktyg.
There you go. Okay, so in light of that, you can tell that it just makes sense to have something like this, because if you're going somewhere on a bike ride with your kids, I have 4 boys, if me and them are going on a bike ride, that means 5 times the chance that something's gonna go wrong with one of our bikes. Because you never wanna get caught a few miles from home with a kid whose bike is broken, who now makes everybody have to walk, or some of your kids are riding ahead and you can't see them anymore, and it just kind of creates a nightmare scenario. You're going to want to have something to get that bike rideable again, and that's where this comes in handy. But also just for having around the house. I don't know how many times something's wrong with one of my kids' bikes out in the yard. I'm like, oh, I know how to fix that. I walk into the house, grab a tool, walk back out, realize once I get there that it's not quite the right tool. And then I end up doing that 3 or 4 times till I finally find the tool I need. And you might be thinking, Jeff, why not just grab all the tools in the first place and carry them out there? Now, you would think that would be the smart thing to do. But I, like most dads, am very confident that I am right with that first tool until I'm not right. And that's where having something like this, where you can walk in, grab this, and 90% of those issues, you're gonna have what you need right here. And you're not gonna have to walk back and forth 5 times, and that's gonna save you a lot of time. Make it sooner till you can go relax in the shade with a nice coffee and just watch your kids enjoy riding their bikes around your yard or driveway or whatever they have. But yeah, while there's plenty of cheaper mountain bike multi-tools than this on Amazon, I definitely recommend this M19 by Crankbrothers. It's a very sturdy, very well-built tool. Has all the things you need to take care of any trailside issues on most bikes, especially mountain bikes. And if you want to check it out on Amazon, the links are down in the description. Those are affiliate links. Anything you buy after clicking on those will earn me a small commission at no extra cost to you and just help keep these lights on that are giving me this pasty complexion. So now that you know how to keep those bikes rolling when you're out on bike rides with your kids, which are some of the funnest things I remember from my childhood, was going on bike rides with my dad, and I'm sure you want to create those same memories for your kids. Check out this video right here where I'll talk about little ride-in-front shotgun seats that you can put on your bike so your littlest kids who can't quite ride their own bikes can come along on family bike rides with you. See you over in that video, and until next time, get out there with your kids and have a fun-sized adventure of your own. Now I have to go try to edit this video. I just got Final Cut Pro and I need to learn how to use it. I'm a little bit scared.